I don't know if you can see that. It certainly isn't mixing very good. Today, I'm going to do a quick little review of Vital Protein's Collagen Peptides, their lemon flavored version. I'm not going to do a full review because I've done a lot of reviews on Vital Protein's collagen. They usually go through 5 categories: is the keto, the quality of the ingredients, the availability, the cost, and the taste. We're going to skip to the taste basically today, but just a quick overview. This is a collagen peptides from a bovine source. It is lean protein, so if you're doing keto, you want to add a little bit of fat. If you're taking it, though, I don't know what you would do, make like some kind of a lemon cream sort of drink with this. That'd be kind of interesting. Or if you're going to add it to a smoothie, maybe add some avocado oil or something. I don't know if how that would taste. But also with the ingredients, you want to look at and keep in mind that some of the added ingredients for this to give it the lemony taste include citric acid and natural flavors and stevia. So if you are trying to avoid natural flavors altogether, you're going to want to avoid this one specifically because of that, because it has natural flavors. One thing I want to say about natural flavors is a lot of people automatically assume that if it says natural flavors, that means it automatically includes maltodextrin, which is something you don't want. You want to avoid that, but it doesn't mean that just because it has natural flavors, that it automatically has maltodextrin. Those two are not synonymous. The problem with natural flavors is they can contain maltodextrin, and they don't have to tell you that, right? So food companies don't have to actually list what's in their natural flavors. Sometimes it can include maltodextrin. So for that reason, a lot of people, and other things, and for that reason, a lot of people avoid it altogether. If that's you want to avoid this. I look at it and say, well, if all the other ingredients are really, really clean, I'm okay with a little natural flavors. I don't get a lot of natural flavors in my diet anyways, so a little bit here and there I'm okay with. So my wife walked in the door with this the other day and she said, I'm going to try the lemon version. I'm like, ooh, I've heard of the lemon version. I've seen the lemon version. It hasn't been incredibly appealing to me, but today I'm going to taste it along with you. I've come to rely on Vital Proteins. They're a great brand. One of my favorites, and it's the one that I take mostly. But let's go ahead and get to the taste test and see how this goes. So let's see. I'm going to do... Okay, I have got my handy dandy glass of water. It's about 8 ounces, something like that. I'm going to, let's see, wow, there's scoop. Oh, I see. It doesn't come with a scoop, right? My wife put this little, what is this? I gotta get my glasses on. Quarter cup. So this is my wife put this quarter cup measuring spoon. So I'm gonna only do a small little amount, like a half of this. I don't know if she does the whole thing. She probably measured it all out. It's 2 scoops of they used to include a scooper, and it's about 4 tablespoons for 2 scoops. So 1 scoop is 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna do half of one of these. Well, this looks to be about one of their regular scoops when they used to include a scooper. That's one thing that's annoying, is they stopped including it. They're like, oh yeah, we're trying to be environmentally friendly. It just is consumerly inconvenient to not have the scoop. I've actually kept an old scoop, and I keep it clean and I use it. Okay, so right away, I don't know if you can see that. It certainly isn't mixing very good. That's pretty typical with most collagen powders, that they don't mix very well in cold water. So you could heat this up. You could heat up the water, mix it in like that, and then cool it down and drink it that way if you wanted to. Man, I think that she usually uses a blender. That's the other thing. Use a blender. If you want it to mix really, really smoothly, you got to use a blender. Okay, here we go. This is the important part, doing the taste. Okay, it's not bad. It does have a nice lemony taste. It tastes pretty good from that perspective. I am still detecting that same sort of aftertaste, that same sort of a little bit of an off-putting taste that you normally have with their unflavored version. It's not very strong. It's not very strong. If you're incredibly sensitive to it, let me take these off in case there's a glare. If you're incredibly sensitive to that taste, if you've tried their natural unflavored version and that odor and that taste is that very distinct, in my opinion, is pretty off-putting. If you're really sensitive to that, You may not like this. I personally don't mind it too much. It's not very, very strong. It's not strong enough for me to be like, oh, I can't take that. For what this is, by itself, a lemony collagen drink, it's actually pretty good. If I was giving it a rating of scale of 1 to 5, oh man, I feel like I always say 3, almost every review video. 3, it's kind of like right in the middle. Maybe I could say a 3.5, right? Above average, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 is probably good. And for me, that means I could drink this. I could do this. If this was all that was available, I would definitely do it. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know what to say. You know, it's good. It's not the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life. It's not the worst thing I've ever had in my life. 3.5 is definitely better than average. I will say the more that I taste it, the more I like it. So maybe it'll go up to a 4 after a while. But all right, so Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides, their lemon flavor. If you've tried it, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the videos I've been making, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.